I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
And together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion.
In our opinion. Today, Brad, we're going to talk about, and this is kind of an ongoing theme with us today. We've been covering a number of these. We're going to cover how you can stay healthy and fit from age 40 and on. And one of the things we're covering today is how to take away some of the excuses you have. And one of them is, I have no time.
Exactly, I have no time.
So what we're showing you is exercises that you can do that take only 2 minutes long. You might need a little privacy for this one. I mean, as far as, you're probably not going to want to do it in the office, but you're going to be able to need to get on the floor. And so...
You're going to do it with your spouse or what? Kidding.
Or life partner?
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, what you're going to want to do is you're going to, I'd like to see is that you do it the same time every day, and that's the way it becomes a habit. So let's say, for example, you wake up in the morning, this is maybe the first thing you're going to do.
Sure.
You know, you're going to wake up, you want to, and today what we're going to talk about is strengthening the core, just a quick crunch you're going to do, and then also one that is good for your back, also the core, but help to stretch the core. And basically keep it healthy. This is going to be a very good preventative exercise for back pain. If you're having back pain, I don't want you doing this unless you get the approval of your physical therapist or doctor or chiropractor. But if you're not having back pain, this is a great one to keep you from...
Good prevention.
Yeah. So let's start off with, you're going to wake up, you're going to do a little, or sometime in the day, you're going to pick a moment, you're going to do a little core strengthening.
Sure.
So just a real quick...
Very simple. Abdominal strengthening. You can do it in your bed. It's probably better if you go on a carpeted floor, a firm surface, but you can do it in bed. And this is one of my favorite ones because it's simple, it's safe, and it's effective. Knees up like so, take your arms crossed like you're going to kind of hug yourself, and you're going to just lift up so your shoulder blades come off the floor or the bed, but don't do this. Don't let your head come up and get this bobbling thing going on like that. It's up like this, and boy, you can tell by the way I'm talking, I've got some core muscles working there. And we're going to do 10, 15, you can go up to 20 repetitions after you've been doing them for a while. Okay? And then you do those, and then
we're going to jump right into the stretch.
Sure.
Because one of the things I failed to mention, Brad, is that to help stay healthy and fit from age 40 and on, 3 things you need to focus on. Number 1 is strengthening. Number 2 is stretching. You got to keep everything loose and stretched out if you want your joints to be healthy. And 3 is aerobic. We're covering 2 of them today, stretching and strengthening.
You bet.
So let's go right into the stretch then. You just did some core strengthening.
Tighten this up.
Same thing here. Not great for the bed. You can do it in the bed. Might be better on the floor. You're going to start off. Probably just start laying here for a second just to get yourself acclimated. Then maybe even go up on your elbows a little bit just to, again,
right there.
Yeah, we're starting to get the back arched and start to get it used to being in the opposite position of what it is normally all day long, which is bent the other way.
Right. So if you've got a job where you sit a lot or you're doing a lot of bending forward, a lot of driving, this is a great maintenance exercise.
So then after a few seconds, I'm going to take my hands and put them pretty much under where my shoulders are going to do. It's like you're doing a push-up, but you're not going to lift the bottom part of your body up. So you're going to put your hands here, and then you're going to start pressing up. Now, if you haven't been doing those, you might only be able to go up so far before you start, getting resistance.
Right.
Eventually, what you want to be able to do is start getting all the way up, where the pelvis is still down. So you're trying to get some arch here. You're not trying to go like this.
Right.
You're trying to keep your pelvis,
flat.
Maybe your belly down.
Well, I tell people, imagine there is a rope or a belt going across your belt line, holding this part down, and only this part's going to come up. This should not create any sharp pain. It should just feel like a stretch on your stomach, and you might feel like it's compressing here, people say, but it shouldn't be uncomfortable.
And this, again, yeah, we do not want you to have pain with this. This is not for you to work through and try to work through the pain. I want you to just feel like a good stretch. This is the greatest preventative exercise for back pain, without a doubt.
I think so too. How many repetitions, Bob?
I would say try to work up to 10.
Yeah. You certainly don't want to do 20, 30 of them. That's way too many. I think 10 is typically enough.
There you go. You got your core strengthening, you got your stretching, and you're ready to take on the day.
You better believe it. 2 minutes.